Top Gun. It might remind you of the movie, but here at home, it's actually a new program run by the Idaho State Police that started last year. Its mission is to bring together and train officers and attorneys who investigate and prosecute drug crimes. News Channel 7's Hector Mendoza went out to Meridian where they ran some raid scenarios, and he joins us now to tell us what the officers and attorneys had to go through. Hector, sounds very interesting.
Well, the training was really intense, and I actually got a chance to go through one of the raid scenarios, but Idaho State Police says that the main reason this program was brought to Idaho was because of the rise in drug-related crimes.
Police search warrant, come to the door!
Narcotic officers and prosecutors from across the state, along with other officers from the western United States, have been going through a week-long training to help prepare them for handling drug-related crimes.
Last year, we started a program called Top Gun.
Idaho State Police say they have been training officers in law enforcement agencies for the last 19 years, but felt that there was a need for more intense training and better communication between agencies.
And that's really the big change that we had from our Top Gun is we included prosecutors, not only state but federal prosecutors that work in Idaho, that are our partners in these drug investigations.
Idaho State Police and prosecutors say the drug problem in Idaho has increased significantly.
It feels like almost every drug case that we see, there's fentanyl involved. And not just one or two pills, oftentimes you're seeing hundreds of pills.
Right now, more people die from fentanyl poisonings than they do car crashes in Idaho, and that's a national trend. And so with that, we felt the need to really make a much more intensive training for the officers that are doing this.
So the 40 men and women at the Scenario Training Center in Meridian this week are getting put through the ringer.
It's kind of like drinking from a fire hose. We go 8:30 in the morning until 11 o'clock-ish every night, sometimes a little bit later.
And they run through many different scenarios, but due to some safety concerns regarding the officers and detectives, we were only able to show the room where the trainings were held.
Scenarios that range from rescuing an undercover officer or confidential informant from a drug buy that's gone bad, executing search warrants, conducting surveillance in the community, a whole range of things, obtaining search warrants, officer safety, etc.
The attorneys who participated say this helps them a lot.
It's just a chance to come down here, watch these guys work, see how they're doing things, and offer a little bit of guidance sometimes about what people want to see and how we can do things the right way.
And this is an opportunity for them to understand the type of things that the detectives and investigators are doing prior to showing up in the prosecutor's office.
And everyone involved in this training say it is very important to better protect the community.
It's as many people as we can get trained to help fight this problem that we have all over the country, the better. I hope they develop the same Top Gun program in just about every state in the country.
Idaho State Police says the program was a huge success last year and had more people interested this year. Last year they had 30 people in the program, and this year they had 150 applicants, so they added 10 more spots to include 40 people in this year's program.
Wow, what an interesting perspective, but like you mentioned, it definitely looks intense.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Hector.